Hi, Sharon Danley with another 2-minute tip. Today we're going to pay attention to makeup. This is going to be a two-segment series because I'm going to show you the two different ways that I wear makeup at this stage of my life because of my ever-changing face shape. Okay, so now we have a close-up. Just to show that at this stage how things change. You'll notice that in here I'm getting a bit droopy and right in through here. Also, these bags that I have underneath here, I was blessed with those at birth. I've carried them around all my life. They are what they are, and that's all there is to it. But I also noticed that my one eyebrow is dropping more than the other. They tend to set further in now instead of coming right to the edge here in line with your nose and your tear duct. They tend to sit back further. So lots of things are changing. And of course, these nasal labial folds, I've had those since birth too. I can remember using Second Debut, for those of you that remember back in the 20s, thinking, I've got to get rid of this, I'm aging at 24. I thought that, oh dear, what the fashion and cosmetics industries does to our psyche at such a young age is really too bad. And then of course I've got, you know, the usual falling down and that sort of thing. But that's okay. It's part of aging. It is what it is. And along with these things, there's great gifts of wisdom, experience, hopefully a kinder and more loving heart. That all goes with the mix. But anyway, today we're going to concentrate on the eyebrows, and I'm going to show you both how demi lashes and full lashes. I tend to use demis. That's the shorter one there. And for every day, and strip lashes. So I'm going to concentrate on just getting my eyebrows in and doing the lashes for this segment, and then we'll move on at another time. So we're going to work on the eyelashes, and what I've done is taken your regular standard eyelash curler. I happen to use a new Chimera one because the Asian ones tend to be a little bit flatter, so you get more of your lash in there. But here's the trick. I heat mine under the hot water tap in my sink. You can do this with your hair dryer as well, but I heat up the silicone that's in here, and it helps your lashes to curl better. So I'm going to just curl the lashes. Just hold for a couple of seconds. And it's hard to see because my lashes are so light, but they've curled upwards. Now, I'm not even going to put on a liner or anything else. I'm going to go straight to the lashes so that you can see just the difference in both. Now, on the one side, I'm going to use a demi lash, and I've just put enough glue along the edge. Take off any excess by just tapping it on my finger. Blow on it to make sure that it's good and tacky. Then I place it at the outside corner. Making sure that the ends are tucked down. And what I usually do is wait for a second or two, and then I squeeze my lash together with the false lash. What I like about the demis is that they're very natural looking. It adds some weight to my eye, but in a very indiscriminate way. So now I'm going to put on the full lash on the other side. Okay, I've taken the full lash and put a layer of glue right along the edge, and I'm going to blow on it just to make sure that it's good and tacky. And I'm going to apply it in the center. Then I'm going to lay down the inside corner. Get this hair out of the way. And then the outside corner. Then again, like with the demi lash, when it's partially dry, I squeeze the two together so that that lifts my own lash, right into the false lash, which pulls my own lash up. So you can see the difference between the two. And if I pull back, of course this eye tends to be a little bit more lazy, so, or when I say lazy, it's fallen down more than the other eye. You can see the difference. And these are just personal choices depending on what you're doing. This has got a little bit of more weight to it on the outside. This is a little bit softer. For an everyday look where you won't want to wear anything else, no mascara or anything, the strip lash in a natural way would probably be your best bet. But if you want to add a little bit more drama, you might go this way and add some shadow. Also, you can wear the strip lash and put a demi over top of it at the end for getting real drama for those very special occasions. Now, to round this out in a natural way, all I'm going to do is add a gel liner, but I'm going to add it to the underside of the upper lid. I'll add it first to the strip lash side. There, you can see the difference that that makes. Okay, and this is the brush I'm using. It's a very small dome brush, and I'm using a gel liner, a private label, but Bobbi Brown, MAC, any of them. There's lots of good fluid liners on the market, or I should say gel liners. So again, on this side, I'm going to add the gel liner to the underside of the upper lid. And I'm going right into the corner. Now, do you see how that goes away? Now, here's another little trick. I don't put mascara on when I'm wearing false lashes, but I do take a little bit of gel liner, and the lashes that aren't covered by the demi lash, I just cover it with gel liner. So it's almost like it's like a mascara. And I'll show you, even when I put some on the bottom lashes, while I've got the brush in my hand, if I'm going to wear mascara on my bottom lashes, I just use what's left on the brush to add to the bottom lashes. One less step, one less product, much faster. So now I'm going to move back so that you can see, either way it looks okay. And if you want to go out and you don't necessarily want a full makeup or anything like that, I would strongly recommend the use of fall lashes and gel liner. It's faster, it's easier, it wears very well, and you get that va-va-va-voom factor in a natural way that lasts all day. Much better than mascara. And when you curl your lashes after you've applied mascara with the curler, constant use of the curler is hard on your lashes. And if you wear waterproof every day, because their waterproof mascara stays up after you've curled it better than any other because there isn't as much liquid in it. Problem is, it's really, really hard on your lashes. And when you get to this age and stage, you want to be gentle with the hairs that you have left, because you just want to treat them well so that they stick around for a lot longer, hopefully like you will too. Okay, so for this half of my face, I'm going to take a 1920s theme towards it, because as we age, when hair gets thinner, lips get thinner, everything seems to get thinner except the waistline, then we need to either augment it or stick with it. Well, I've been trying an experiment lately, and I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to go with a thinner brow and the thinner lip on this side, but a different approach to my eyeshadow, and that will be in the next, the eyeshadow and the lips will be in the next segment. But I'm going to make a thinner brow here and a thicker brow on the other side. And how I do that is, let me just bring you in here so that you can see as well. Okay, so I'm going to go into the center of my brow. And just round it out. Sorry about that, folks. Now I'm keeping that thin. And I'm going to take my foundation, and I'm just going to go around the outside of it, just to cover up a little bit. Because fortunately my hair is very light anyway. So that is the sort of the thinner version of my eyebrow. If I lift it up, maybe you can see it better. Just thinly done. Okay, now on the other side, I'm going to do the standard fill it in, fill it up, lengthen it, that sort of thing. And I'm going to use the same brush and the same eyeshadow. Now I'm going to draw my guideline. And then, whoops, get this hair out of the way. And then I fill in the arch just a little bit more. And then in the front here, I make that thicker, filling in as I go. More of the kind of the Audrey Hepburn approach, Sophia Loren. I'm not kidding myself. It's just the idea of it. Now, do you see the difference between the two? Let me step back. The camera doesn't want to play right. It's interesting, isn't it? How it just gives a very different look and feel with a stronger brow as opposed to a softer brow. And again, it's hard to tell, so I'm lifting my eyebrows up as much as I can so that you can see the difference. Thicker and thinner. Demi eyelash, full eyelash. So we'll pull back. Does it make a big difference? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And it all depends on what you put with it. But this is the foundation of where I'm going to go with two different looks. Anyway, hope that helps. Play around with your eyebrows and play around with the different kinds of lashes. And like I said, remember that you can add a demi to a full strip lash as well for those extra special occasions. Anyway, have fun. Let me know if these ideas work for you, and we'll see you next time.